Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. New name, new space, new divine guidance and insight. Okay, I am Raven, and welcome to your new moon in Capricorn reading, energy transmission, however you want to call it. Okay. Shout out to all the Capricorns. I am 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 days outside of celebrating my own birthday. So happy birthday to me. Still at season. And yes, welcome to the vibes. It took me a minute to figure out which cards I was going to use for today's energy reading. And I sat back and I did some studying before, and I noticed how much I was very much so in the thick of the energy. I was hearing words like creme de la creme, cash rules everything around me, bearing fruit, strategy. It was one phrase I've been repeating for the past 2 days, and it's called, I've been finding myself saying, stay with it, don't play with it. So this is the season to stay with it, don't play with it. I also have been really wanting to tap more into the energy of the card that represents Capricorn, which is the devil. And I feel like at this time we're going to really be intimate with our shadow, but in a way that is more all-encompassing. I also keep hearing the word God body. So at this time, the evolution of self is really embracing the God body, and there is no separateness of like your shadow self and your higher self. You know what I mean? Like they're both parts of self. So what I feel is happening with this new moon in Capricorn, with this fresh new start. Shout out to the earth signs. I feel like the earth signs are really experiencing the energy of like a new year, especially with Saturn, Jupiter, moving out of Capricorn and into Aquarius. I feel it is a time of like extreme like information and insight and downloads that are coming in that are in regards to the shadow self. Like the shadow self is not a hidden aspect as much as we would as much as it, you know, in connection to its name, we think, you know, our shadow shows up in a lot of ways. And I feel like during this Capricorn new moon and still in this Capricorn transit with this heavy Capricorn energy, now more than ever we're going to be really intimate, like making friends with our shadow self in ways of how am I able to clearly speak to the aspect of myself that I know is in my way. And when I say in my way, like these are the behaviors, these are the patterns, these are the things that I continue to do, knowing, like I'm consciously aware that this is not getting me closer to embracing my God body. This isn't getting me closer to, I keep hearing Merkaba, and then my alarm goes off. So yeah. How is my shadow, what attachments to my lower self are truly being exposed through the hiccups that I keep facing with the full embrace and the overall encompassing energy of self. Like what strategies do I need to be putting in place? What new rituals do I need to be participating in as soon as I rise? What it's literally like the evolution has taken place. Now how do I continue to apply all parts of myself, like all aspects of self with me right now where I am and literally create systems that do nothing but elevate my experience. Okay, so that's really the channel message that I've been getting. Both of my hands have been itching the entire time I was prepping for this video. And so yeah, we're gonna start off with some oracle messages and get deeper into with the Neo Tarot. I'm using the Moonology Oracle deck at this time to just show us the path. No, this card is going to reveal to us what's rising up in us at this time of the Capricorn new moon. What's rising up. And so take a few deep breaths. See what messages come through. Thank you so much, Spirit. Shout out to my ancestors, my spirit guides, my angels. Protect me, guide me, speak to me clearly at this time. Allow me to deliver a message for the highest good of all. Alright, so it's like I keep running into this. It's major, it's like integration. Integration is like initiating new systems, initiating new ways of thinking, initiating new friendships, initiating new a new bond with yourself based off of this version of yourself. You know, not afraid of your darkness. The devil is such an energy that I feel continues to throw a lot of people off because they don't know how to relate to it in a way that they're not separate from it. Like, if anything, you should consider your lower self, your egoic self, the devil, because you both energies are fluid within you. You know what I mean? So it's your attachment to the ego and the things that the ego attaches itself to keep you protected and governing the lower self. So I don't know who that message is for, but it came out. So this is what's rising up in us. It flew up and out. Oh my goodness. And it's a cardinal moon, which is exactly what the new moon in Capricorn is. Be bold and make the first move. This is what's rising up in us. I feel like this is a good way. I keep hearing the truth. Be bold and make the first move towards your destiny. Be bold and make the first move towards this energy, this new life, this path that is being created, the evolution of self, the full embodiment of self. Be bold and make the first move. Initiate the changes that you know you need to be making. We literally know, and I kid you not, we literally know what we be doing, when we be doing it, and how it is already going to create stagnancy, how it's going to either create a whole new thrill of a ride of an experience outside of our comfort zone, which might, you know, allow fear to come in. So then again, we make a small step instead of that big step. And we also know when we are literally bullshitting with ourselves, our time, and our gift, when we are shrinking ourselves. It is a part of you that knows, and that part of you that knows is no longer silent. That part of you that knows is no longer about to just let you keep creating patterns and ways and consequences that go against the evolution of this planet. Okay, so how we're going to work our light in the headspace. Let's go a little deeper and see what. Be bold and make the first move. Okay, so what's going on in the headspace? How can we work our light in the mental body and be bold and make the first move? How can we work our light in the mental body and be bold and make the first move? And really hone in on this manifesting energy. Really hone in on this three-dimensional energy. How can you mother yourself? How can you mother yourself? This is what the mental body is experiencing. How can you be that voice of nurturing, compassion, acceptance, affirmation? How can you mother yourself through these new changes? How can you mother yourself into this way of existing that you have never I want to say partaken, that you've never existed in? How can you embrace and coddle, really rock yourself into, really love yourself into the moment of presence as you are actively creating the life that you know you have meant to live, as you are actively doing the things that you know you came here to do, as you are actively creating space to take up even more space, as you expand. Like, you see this? You see this? Like, how can you mother yourself mentally as you step into this boldness and you create and you make this first move? What is those things that, as a child, I feel like the inner child is very present in the headspace. The inner child is very present in the mental body at this time, because the inner child is imaginative, it's expressive, it is the childlike consciousness knows no limits and knows no blockages, but it's the illusion of time. Keep in mind, we have a lot of Capricorn energy, who is the ruler of time. What would you do if you knew that time wasn't a factor? What assets, what things, what people, what energies would you call and summon in to better help you on your journey at this moment in time? How can you mother yourself? How can you better mother yourself as you make these changes, these steps, as you create these blueprints, as you literally materialize the big vision that has been bestowed upon you and only you can carry through at this time? What do you need? What's your nectar? What's your sweet spot? What's your lullaby? What's your affirmation? What's your rituals? Who are your people? Where is your tribe? You know, how can you better mother yourself? How can you create a better existing relationship with your mother at this time? Is that something that is actively in your way and in stopping you from being bold and making the first move towards this life that only you know that you can live, that isn't based off of anyone else's validation, acceptance, or understanding but your own? How can you be bold and mother yourself, okay? How can you show up for yourself? And so, what's the main message from this moon? Let's keep going a little further. What's the main message from this new moon in Capricorn? So at this moment, we should definitely be journaling. It is literally manifesting moves, creating mantras, creating movement, aligning yourself with energies, people, and opportunities that grant you the access to... Oh no. Oh, my ears are ringing so much. Bless it. Confidence is your key to success. It's time to release negativity, okay? So what's the main message from this new moon in Capricorn? Woo. Look right out. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. This is definitely giving me new earth vibes. And it says full moon in Sagittarius. Full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture here. As you are being asked to be bold and make the first move, and you see how these moons, this energy is very similar in both of these cards. Look at the bigger picture here. Knowing, it's a knowing here. It's the knowing. The main message from this moon is to know who you are and the vital role that you play in the evolution of this planet, in the evolution of humanity. Look at the bigger picture. Do not allow your ego to keep you so stuck to a space and time that is not a reflection of the reality that we are facing right here, right now. When you look at the bigger picture, you being and living in purpose presently, actively, intuitively, spiritually, abundantly, practically, all those things is what matters the most. And we take a deeper look at what's happening in the physical, what our body is telling us at this time. Dang, these cards keep sliding through. Maybe I gotta slide up some more. Let's check in with how we work our light within the body. How is our light body being activated? How are our physical bodies being activated as we look at the bigger picture? Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Didn't I tell you it's a knowingness here? It's a lot of light codes. You literally are pillar of light. If you look more intimately at this card, I don't know how I can get that to happen, but the image on this card is literally divinity, the energy, the source energy, literally lighting you up. Envision yourself as the prism, the pillar, that stake that I want to think of like a column. I keep saying like a column that holds the houses up in the front. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Look at the bigger picture. This is all about that all-encompassing, like I said, embodying all aspects of self, that multidimensional human being at this time. You know what I mean? You exist in more than one dimension. You are a soul having a human experience. You are the oracle. Your vibration is rising. Earth's vibration is rising. That's another thing. Look at the bigger picture. Physically, we're all evolving here. So do not allow yourself to be stunned by those parts of you that you haven't given love to. Do not allow those. The inner child is very present, and the inner child is ready to make the moves. The inner child is here to be bold. Your soul is here to be bold. I feel like for a lot of us, it is no more mind control in terms of I'm not speaking psychological in the spiritual warfare that's happening outside of us. I'm referring to the intimacy of the mind body soul connection, how the soul is here and is very present. It is ready to soar. The mind and the body, as you can see, the body, the vibration is rising. You are the oracle. The mind, the mental is still here with needing the compassion and the discernment and the acceptance to see it through. And these are aspects, that when we speak of the mother, when we refer to the mother within and the mother without, that energy, that is the major Cancerian energy here. Those are the aspects, those are the seeds, that's that nectar that really pushes a lot of people forward. A lot of those extremely bold and active and vibrant people, they are intimate with their inner child and they have healed the trauma that has been accompanied with the inner child, or that inner child trauma doesn't exist. Okay, but the ability to be bold, the ability to be forthcoming, the ability to take, to really jump in head first on this journey comes from a childlike consciousness and creativity that has not been stifled or neglected or rejected or abandoned. Okay, so if you ended up on the side where your inner child and that childlike consciousness has been stifled, that creativity has been stifled, you have been abandoned, you have faced rejection, how can you mother yourself? How can you actively now refer back to that devil card energy? How can you actively look at the thoughts that you are attached to about yourself and really hone in on where this mental practice of you belittling or being or having a low self-esteem or not having enough drive and willpower or feeling as if you're too small or you're too this or you lack this. Look at your attachment to that story, and if it's rooted to childhood trauma, and really actively in this moment be the mother that you always needed. That is what's happening here. The new moon in Capricorn is saying, hey, okay, if this is what's real, let's look at it straight shooter, no chaser. Okay, if that's the case, how can I reparent myself in that area? How can I be my mama right now? because I'm willing and I'm able to do all this other work. Okay, well, how can I send some love to my mental body right now? How can I send some love to my inner child right now? How can I be bold and make the first move towards my destiny, and see and be one and connected to the bigger picture, as well as be able to look at my attachment to this aspect of myself and heal it, and bring all parts of me together. That mind, body, soul, that holy trinity. You know what I mean? That's the energy that's present. And so before we tap in on the final outcome, let's go a little bit further with the Star Mother. Let's clarify the Star Mother with some tarot at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. If this message is resonant for you, if it is serving you well at this time, please go ahead and make sure that you have hit the subscribe button, as well as drop a mantra, a word of affirmation, 3 hearts in the comment section to let YouTube know that you want to see more videos from me, that you like seeing my videos in your feed, and so on and so forth. But let's clarify the Star Mother. Some major need for the mental body. For we have the King of Wands here, for that discernment, for that confidence. I mean, to really come, and it's like the Chariot is here supporting it. Like, for this to, I feel like this is going to happen quickly. This being bold and making the first move, and being very honest and clear about the aspects of you that still need mothering. This is going to unlock some forward thinking. This is going to unlock some motion as well within the mental body. Prepare to receive a lot of clarity around a person, or I feel like I keep hearing like it's a major part of an initiation that you are experiencing. Being bold, like you are really, yes, and the card of the moon, being initiated. It's a fast initiation that's happening right now. And once you begin to connect with that mental body, and really, I'm hearing be assertive about it. Like, attacking the virus within your own system. Okay, like 2222. I just seen 42222. That number will be resonant for you at this time, or resonant for us at this time. Really balancing across the board, mind, body, soul. Everything. To really come into some forward thinking motion. To really align ourselves with. I don't know, I'm also getting this energy of like a rebel with a cause. Maybe in your mental body, it's just been so much rebellion against your inner child, so much rebellion against a parent or a mother figure, that you disown a lot of yourself due to, I don't know, you created, your rebelliousness has been anchored in a defense mechanism due to some trauma you experienced as a child. So as you go back and you assert yourself and place yourself in that moment to clear that up, you will experience a lot of quick moving clarity. You will clear that virus out of your mental body that continues to have you subject to only viewing yourself in one way, that has you subject to only accepting only this. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're going to transcend that nitpicking energy, which causes you to feel like you have to keep showing up in a certain role instead of just being your full self. Okay, you're going to really unlock some things in the mental body and create some forward moving energy. That mental stagnation is connected to that work that you have been rebellious against, because of, that's the way that your inner child perceived the rejection. Okay, that's the way your inner child perceived the abandonment. So your mental body is going to experience, it's a transformative time for the mental body at the time of this new moon in Capricorn. Really embracing, you know, embracing the full self. I keep hearing Merkaba, 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 Merkaba. Keep hearing it. With whoever's, we're gonna keep it. Okay, look at the bigger picture. Let's clarify. This pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. How can we get a little further deep down into this? I feel like the fact that this knight, what's at the bottom of the deck? 7 of Wands. Yes, standing your ground. The Knight of Pentacles is here. Slowest knight in the deck. I've heard that a billion times, okay? But you see how beefy he is? You see how beefy that horse is? You see how solid that ground is, okay? It's and we're talking about the body at this time. Beefy, body, bulky, winter, hibernation. For one, a major part of, okay, sidebar, because I feel like it's a lot going on. Let me just, you know, Capricorns are known for the physical. The physical body is a major part of anchoring in on this newness at the time, being one with your body. And this is, we're asked right now in this reality, in this 3D, in this moment of time right now, to look at the bigger picture, okay? To really embrace the reality of being right here, right now, and to anchor in on the fact that we are the pillar of light, and our personal, our physical vibration is rising, and that we are the oracle. And we have the Knight of Pentacles here, who is known for, it's just that energy of the long haul, willing to get down and dirty, willing to stay connected, to really eat it up, to really, and Capricorn is known for making something out of nothing, literally utilizing all the resources for the long haul, is really willing to put in that work, okay, to see the fruits of your labor. And that is a major part right now. Right now you're beefing it up. And when I say beefing it up, you're exercising, you're growing, your vessel is growing, you're getting bigger. As you're looking at the bigger picture, you're getting bigger. Your vibration is rising, your stature, you may be growing, you may squatting it up, putting on. The one thing about a Capricorns be fine, they be having abs and ass, and most, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot of you anchoring in on a lot of your abundance comes from you physically being here. You have to be present. You have to be in the body. So enjoy being in the body at this time. Looking at the big picture, preparing, training. I just seen 27-22. Making sure that you are physically able to endure as you step in, as you make these bold moves. Are you, the breath in the body is deep, it's long, it's strong. I'm hearing like a long stroke, okay? Yeah, all of that. Right. This new moon in Capricorn is saying, hey, get in your body, nurture it, be one with it, connect to it. It's also giving me this major energy of manifesting, maybe sex magic, doing active things within the body, yoga, really connecting to the bigger picture, and like even within yourself, as above, so below, as within, so without. My wrist just started itching, and yeah. Mind, body, soul balance. This is my mind, body, soul balance tattoo on this arm. So, yeah, it just started itching. Like, it's time. I feel like that's what it's saying. It's time. It's time for you to walk the walk and talk the talk. Okay? That's what I'm getting. So, ooh. What's the final outcome of this Capricorn new moon? What's the final outcome of this Capricorn new moon? What's the final outcome of this Capricorn new moon? Don't be scared. Oh, that's just some. Ooh. Okay. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. And it's like this energy of like, that mental body, how do you need to mother yourself? Pessimism. The attachment to pessimism cannot go where you are going. The more that you are in the body, focus on the bigger picture, improving your physical status, that energy of optimism will flow, because it's something about the breath, being fully, like the breath is really important at this time. Oh my gosh. The final outcome, show the world the real you. And that you and your loved ones are safe. Remember I just said, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Do not allow fear to creep into your household and into your bones. Capricorn, who's the bone. Show the world the real you. That is the final outcome. Showing the world the real you. Looking at the bigger picture. Being bold and making the first move. This is really beautiful. This is really amazing. So what is taking place in the heart space? How can we activate the heart as we show the world the real us at this time? As we walk in the knowingness of ourselves and our families being protected. What is the heart space being activated with? Show us the heart space at this time of the new moon in Capricorn. What's the heart space being told? Woo. Woo. Show us the heart space at this time. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the link is in the bio. I am taking personal readings, and if you would like to purchase a bath, a yoni steam, a smoke blend, body butter, a full soul care bundle, the link is also below. And last but not least, if you would like to begin the journey of yoga with me, be on the lookout for some videos that'll be free on YouTube, as well as some announcements on our Instagram at The Sanctuary, as well as on my personal Instagram, Empress Raven, about classes. The heart is saying, leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. This is movement, okay? This is movement. The heart, I told you, the heart and soul is like, baby, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to soar. I'm ready to fly. I'm ready to show the world the real me. Let's clarify. Let's get a little deeper with the heart space at this time. We have the Seven of Swords here. And this is intuitively and you see how it's broke off right there? The Seven of Swords is intuitively giving me this energy of walking away. Walking away from everything. And when I say everything, anyone and anything that does not for the highest good of all. And I didn't say that doesn't serve me. I'm saying that doesn't serve the highest good of all. Because everything we're moving for right now, 3232, is for the highest good of all parties involved. We are one. The one. We are one body, one band, one sound, okay? Walk away from don't serve, from people, from experiences, from opportunities, from things that are just simply not in alignment with the evolution of us, humanity, the earth's frequency. If it, you know, don't play with it. Don't play with it, okay? So let's give a card for, to go a little deeper. I do want to clarify the mental body. The mental body. How can we further get any more clarification on the mental body? Any attachments that we need to be making sure we keep a clear eye on at this time, that the mental body is trying to stay connected to, that's keeping us closed off and stuck to that old way of being, that old paradigm, the old energies that do not serve the highest good of all. Further clarify the mental body at this time. Self-care. Have faith. And let that ish go. I can't make it up. Self-care, have faith, and let that ish go. And let's get a little bit more intimate with the leap. This is a lot of you go first. You make the first move. Be bold. The universe will catch you. About that life. It's about to get real. This card says it's about to get real. Start. Because it's about to get real. Start showing the world the real you. Because it's about to get real. Okay? Bigger and better. Revamp, revise, redo, realign, reconnect. Thank you so much for tuning in to the new Moon and Capricorn reading. If this energy transmission served you well, be sure to leave me a comment below. Ring my bell. Send the video to a friend. Tell them to subscribe. Enjoy this becoming. Enjoy the intimacy. Enjoy the real you. I can't wait to see it. I love to see it.